What's going on, everybody? Jordan here, 9 Day Performance. So I know my brother Matt talked to you earlier about getting this front bumper here off of this 2023 Dodge Challenger last call Scat Pack shaker. But now it's my turn to go ahead and get up in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get these headlights out so I can go ahead and open them up. Go ahead and throw some lighting trans lights in there. I need to go ahead and get the shaker hood off so that way you can go ahead and throw some lights in there as well. It's a decent amount of work, but it can get done. I've already ran through all the lights. I checked all my lights. What I normally do is I check all the lights before I start tearing into headlights and stuff you don't really want to open unless you're 100% ready to get into it, just because you don't know if the lights will work. There's electrical stuff happens. No company is perfect, so you know, with Lighting Trends, their lights are great. We use them all the time. We have a great partnership with them, but sometimes lights just don't work. And I'm not gonna wanna get into a customer's car and start tearing apart their headlights if the lights do not work, or if they're shorted out, or if they're bad. Because that way I can just leave the car the way it is, let the customer know, and I can go ahead and send those lights back, so that way, you know, he's not down without a car for longer than what he really needs. So I'm going ahead and get into this right now. Like I said, I'm going ahead and tear these headlights out, do a quick video of that. So you guys can see what I'm doing. It'll be time lapse, so everything be sped up. Once you get right here, there's gonna be 3 bolts you gotta take out to get the headlight itself out, right? So there's, kind of dark, but there's one right here on this tab, one right here on this tab, and then one right here on this tab. Then right back there, it's not gonna be a bolt. It's like a little knob. It's gonna sit and has a place where it sits. You can give it a light tug and the whole headlight will pop out. I promise, it's not that hard. It's super easy. It's like that on both sides for both headlights for the Challenger. Now the Charger is a little bit different, but for the Challenger wise, that's all you gotta do. Take those 3 bolts out, give it a slight tug, and the whole headlight will pop right off. Also, don't forget to unplug the connector for your headlight. So you don't want to rip that, because that's very important. It has a lot of sensors in it, so yeah, don't forget that. Also, if you do have the little inlet right here, not all Challenger models have this. RTs more than likely won't have this. V6s or SXTs, GTs, they will not have the little checker flag inlet. But for the models who do, right, if you go in, it's kind of hard to see, but if you go in, if you can see that little red mark right there, like the little harness, right? There's gonna be a little tab. Pull that tab and make sure you disconnect that, because that is the light, the connector that it needs for the inlet. All right, make sure you disconnect that, because you don't want to rip that either. Because like I said, this is a new addition to the Challenger headlight for the Scat Packs. Hellcat should already have them. Red Eyes are for sure gonna have them. The Demon already has it, but not very many people have the Demons. But just to let you know, probably easier to see on this one. Yep, right there. Don't forget to take that out. All right, it's a red tab. You pop the red tab back. You go in there, push it down, and pops right out. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do for that one. For that, that's for the inlet, remember? And then for right here, this is the connector for the headlight, the main harness for the headlight. Shake it, comes right off. That's it. That's the only 2 you need. After that, the whole headlight, after you take those 3 bolts out, the whole headlight itself will pop right out.